This episode, we're taking a look at Took, a ghost story, written by Mary Downing Hahn. Let's give it a preview and see if you want to read it. You might wonder why Auntie wants this man and woman to buy the house. Truth to tell, she doesn't give a hoot about them. They're ignorant fools, but they have something she wants, and she aims to get it. It's almost time for the change, and they've come on schedule just as she'd known they would. New for old, she chants to herself, strong for weak, healthy for sickly, pretty for ugly. When the man and woman follow young Lingo into the old Estes house, Auntie sways back and forth, grinning and rubbing her dry, bony hands together. Her skirt blows in the wind, and long strands of white hair whip around her face. With a little hop and a jig, she turns to something hidden in the trees behind her. Won't be long now, my boy. We'll get rid of the old pet and get us a new one to raise up. Though he stays out of sight, her companion makes a noise like a hog when it's hungry, a squealing sort of snort that might be a laugh or it might be something else altogether. Auntie gazes down at the run-down farmhouse and outbuildings, the overgrown fields, the woods creeping closer year by year. From the hill, she can see the missing shingles in the roof, the warped boards riddled with termites and dry rot, the cracks in the chimney. Almost 50 years have passed since the Estes family left the place. Nobody has lived there since then. Local folk avoid the place. They scare their children with stories about the girl, the one before her, and the one before her, back and back to the very first girl. Fear keeps them out of the woods and away from the cabin on Brewster's Hill. Those children know all about Auntie and her companion. And now let's take a look at the back of the book blurb summary. Daniel doesn't believe the woods behind his new home are haunted by an evil witch and her terrifying beast. But then his little sister disappears, and it's up to him to find her. Mary Downing Hahn's popular page-turner will thrill readers who love spooky stories. They say that a ghost witch lives in the woods, up on the hill. They say her companion has a pig skull for a face and stands taller than a man, his skeleton gleaming in the moonlight. They say that the witch takes young girls and no one ever sees them again. Daniel doesn't believe in the stories. He figures the kids on the bus are just trying to scare him since he's new. Still, he wishes his family had never moved here. Their house is a wreck. Mom and Dad keep fighting, and his little sister Erica spends most of her time talking to her creepy doll. But when Erica disappears into the woods one day, Daniel knows something is terribly wrong. Has she been took? All right, let's wrap this baby up. Moment of truth, is this book for you? If not, be sure to check out some of the other book previews we have on the Middle School Bookmarkers Super Quick Book Preview playlist. You might want to read The Super Teacher Project by Gordon Corman. Thank you so much for taking a look at this book with me. Be sure to hit like and subscribe, and I hope you find something that you want to read.